Have you ever felt like your mind was a storm, swirling with worries you couldn't escape? In a world where anxiety often steals our breath, many of us search for safe harbors, missing the art of self-soothing. Meet Emma, an ambitious graphic designer thriving in New York City, whose dreams of success came crashing down under the weight of anxiety. Each morning as she brewed her coffee, a tightening spiral of dread snaked through her chest, unveiling a war within. Emails piled up like tidal waves, looming deadlines cast shadows over her creativity, and social gatherings felt like daunting exhibitions of vulnerability. What made Emma struggle even harder was the belief that she should have it all together. With each passing day, that belief eroded her confidence. Panic attacks became unwelcome companions, wreaking havoc on her routines. On one particularly difficult night, while tossing and turning, her thoughts spiraled into darkness. What if I'm not enough? Echoed like a haunting refrain. But that night, a quiet realization flickered within her. Anxiety can cloud our vision, obscuring the possibility of peace. What if, instead of running from these feelings or numbing them with distraction, she embraced them? Grasping for control, Emma decided to confront her unease. The next day, she poured herself into a notebook, sketching not just her designs, but a blueprint for self-soothing. As she penned her thoughts, she explored the textures of her anxiety. The familiar grip of panic transformed into something she could dissect, something she could understand. Her fingers danced across the page as she wrote about her go-tos, the warmth of a cozy blanket, the scent of lavender, the rhythmic breath of a mindful meditation. Emma wove in sensory details that reminded her of tranquility. The sound of gentle rain pattering against her window, lulling her to sleep. The taste of chamomile tea soothing her frayed nerves. Simple rituals became her anchor, a promise to herself that softness exists even amid chaos. But just as she felt the tides turning, the storm crashed back in. A major presentation loomed ahead and panic clawed at her throat. Instead of letting fear consume her, she took a deep breath, recalling all she had learned. She paused, feeling her heartbeat steady beneath her palm. This was her moment to apply her own soothing strategies amid the mounting pressure. As she stepped onto the stage, she summoned her favorite memory, a sun-soaked afternoon spent at the park, laughter mingling with the air, feeling utterly free. She closed her eyes for a heartbeat and, just like that, transformed her anxiety into a source of energy that fueled her confidence. And in that moment of vulnerability, a surprising revelation emerged. She wasn't alone. Every person in that room carried their own struggles, their own storms. What if, in embracing our anxiety and sharing our journeys, we could connect on a deeper level? Emma delivered her presentation, not just conveying her brilliant designs, but offering a glimpse into her heart. A tidal wave of applause followed, a reminder that honesty can dissolve anxiety's grip, bringing connection to what often feels isolating. As the weeks turned into months, Emma's toolbox of self-soothing strategies evolved. She understood that soothing isn't about the absence of anxiety, but rather dancing with it, learning its rhythm and creating spaces for calm amid chaos. So if you find yourself engulfed in the storm of anxiety, remember Emma's journey. What small step can you take today to embrace instead of escape? It's in those moments of self-compassion where we recognize our shared struggles that we might just discover our greatest strength. When the winds of anxiety howl, will you choose to find your anchor